Hi, it's Christopher Dean, and this is part 3 in a series called Design with a Design System. This time we're going to wrap things up by finishing the landing page. Okay, and this is where we were last time. We just finished off a section that was telling you what you're going to learn, and this time we're going to do series playlist, industry feedback, a subscribe panel, a share the series panel, and a pretty simple looking footer. So let's jump back into abstract and keep going. And in abstract, let's go open the landing page by selecting its branch, selecting files and double clicking on Design landing page. Okay, and here we are at the bottom of the what you'll learn section. I'm going to go right up back to the top, grab this heading, copy it, bring it down here, paste it, center it, and create a new style. And change left to center. Let's move it into the middle. Just going to put heading in there for now. Select it and scale it out till it fits that content region. Okay, let's go in and place it on the baseline. That looks pretty good. Going to duplicate it, move this one down, and then go back to the library and select H2, black, left. We're going to move this down until it's about 135 away from that one. That's about right. Resize its content to the 4th column along. Duplicate that, move that one to the bottom. Go and grab the default paragraph style from the library. P, black, left. Just zoom in. And we're going to need a primary button, so let's go grab one from the top. Just copy that, bring it down, paste it, and place it around. We're going to move it again, but let's put it about here. Now I'm going to grab all of this and group it. Call this playlist. That's the one. Bring it down here. Then grab these 3, group them again. Just put text. Okay, we're going to grab a landscape image. Let's go to image, landscape. Move it to there and make it about 94 from the top. Move that below that, group it, just rename this image. Let's go put a rectangle underneath it. Now we've got a few of those lying around, so I'm just going to go grab one from here. It's already been turned into a shadow layer and a mask. I'm going to bring it down here, paste it, move it below that symbol, move it into place, and then resize it so it's the same size as the image. Okay, that's giving us our nice dropped shadow there. We turn everything off, we can see it. Just going to save where we are and go and grab that image. Okay, I'll give you the assets for this one. So this one's going to be in playlist hero. Just going to grab that, drag it onto that symbol and go over to here and drop it. There we go. Let's go to the Google Doc and grab the content. And this is that section's heading. Let's go drop that in there. Okay, let's get ready to binge learn, if you could call it that. Let's grab all this text, copy that, paste it in here. Remember, we had to put in 8 there for it to work. We're going to grab this text and move it all the way over to here. And then resize these to the 5th column. That's better. Just going to move the button down one more. Okay, if we turn off the guides and layout, that's that section done. Let's move on to the next one. I'm actually going to duplicate this and move this down. Get rid of the image. And in the text folder, we're going to create a card. I think I'll get rid of that. Just keep the heading there. Change this to an H4. Black left. Just make sure it's on a baseline. Go and grab that shadow layer again. That's going to make the background of the card. Paste it in, drop it below the text. Move it down to about there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. That'll get it 32 away from the left. 30 from the top, and that's only 30 because of the line height interfering there, but it's on a baseline. Okay, we want this card to be 4 columns wide. So we're going to drag that into there until it snaps. And 256 high. So we can drag that up. Or just enter the value in here directly. We're going to need to place that 32 pixels away from the right. There we go. We're going to select that background and turn off the mask. Okay, we're going to go grab a avatar image. Image avatar. Place it 32 pixels away from the left again. It's going to be 48 by 48. So let's lock that and type in 48. Let's move it down to there. I'm going to group it and call this byline. I'm going to copy the H4. Bring it down to here. Move it into place about there. This can be changed to name. And I'm going to select it, go over to the right and select auto. Let's select it and move it up a little bit. Duplicate it, grab the one at the bottom, move that down, and change this to P, gray to left. I'm going to change this to title. Okay, the byline now can be told to pin to the left and the bottom. And I'm going to fix the width and height. I'm going to select the avatar and fix the width and height. This should actually be an H3. So I'm going to change that here. Move it back up. And pin it to top, left, and then fix its height. Let's select that whole text folder and change this to card, /card, testimonial, /4col, and create a symbol. Okay, let's see if it's all resizing properly. Let's go to the symbol by double clicking on it. Select those 3 items and drag them out of the parent folder, then delete the parent folder. We'll select this as well and pin to all edges. I'm going to select this, change it to text, make sure it's changed the layer name to text. Go back, Now I need 3 of these, so I'm going to duplicate this twice. Move that one over. Just holding down Command D to do that. I'm going to group them all and call this cards. Come back out and get the content. And the first one is from the man himself, Pablo Stanley. He says, awesome series, man. Thanks, bro. Let's copy that. Go back over to text. Paste it in the text override. Copy his name into the name override. And his title, Design Lead at Envision USA. I'll put the avatar images in last, but I'll move on to the next one. And this one's from Satbir Singh, who says, your series is just superb. Even paid tutorials are not sharing what you are giving to the community. And that's a good compliment, man. Thank you very much. Let's copy it. Do the same here. Grab his name. And his title. The third one is from Murat Rikones, who's a designer and photographer from Norway. I'm in love with this series and appreciate the work you do. Keep it up. Again, thank you so much, Murat. Let's put that in here. Copy her name. And if I think about it, her name could be pronounced Marie, not Meret. I'm not sure. Let's grab her title, paste that into the title there. Let's go grab those images. I'm going to select the first avatar image, go over to the avatars folder, grab Pablo Stanley and drag him in, drop him in the choose image override, select Satbar's avatar, go grab his image, select Marie's, there it goes. Okay, I'm just going to turn off guides and the grid. Okay, I'm going to grab that cards folder and move it up. Down one more until it's about there. Now I want to put a divider under this section, so I'm going to go and steal this one. Which will become the bottom border. Just going to paste that there. About 80 away from the element above it. That's it. Okay, the last thing to do is to copy this heading, paste that into the folder's name. And the next section has the subscribe and share panels. So let's create those. Turn the layout back on. Zoom in a bit. Just grab a rectangle and draw it out until it takes up half the page width. That's 688. With a height of 352. I'm going to move that down till it's about 80 away from that line. That's good. And we're going to give it the light gray 1 shared style. So let's go and grab shape, light gray 1 pixel inside. I'm going to select it and go up to rounded corners or radius and change that to 4. We're going to group it already and change that to subscribe. Move that to the bottom. Group that again and change that to subscribe and share. Let's drop in an H2. Black left. We want this to be 32 from the left and around the same from the top. Going to resize this out till it's 32 from the right. I'm going to duplicate it, move the layer at the bottom down. You can actually go and copy the style from this by right-clicking on it and selecting copy style. Coming down here and pasting that style. I'm going to resize this until it hits the third column. I'm going to duplicate that, move it down, give it the new style that we made, H1 title primary center, but left align it and create a new style called left. And right now I'm just going to add in 4 zeros. I'll go and get the correct subscriber count later on. I'm going to duplicate this one, move it down below those 4 zeros. So about there. I'm going to move this up a bit. This one's an H4, so I'm going to go and grab that from here. Select the style, copy the style, go back, select that text and paste the style. And now I need a secondary button. I think I'm just going to go and drop it in. So button secondary black default. Move that into place around there. Move it below that layer. I'm going to select all those layers we just made, group them, call this text. I'm going to go and steal the avatar image from the symbol that we just made. Paste that there, move it over. This one's going to be 208 by 208. And it's going to be 72 from the top and 56 from the right. Just one more up and one more over, I believe. No, the other direction. There we go. Let's group that. Call it image. Zoom back in, turn the grid on again. You can do that up here. Draw in an oval that is the same size as it. Move it below it. Call this shadow. And go and steal the shadow style from here. Copy style. Move back in. Paste style. There we go. Let's go grab the content now. Okay, and the title is subscribe. Could have worked that one out really easily. I'm actually going to resize that to the same width as everything else. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and join a live subscribe account. That'll be later when we develop it. Subscribers. So let's grab that first part. Grab the end part. This will just be subscribe. Let's select the image and go and grab my avatar. Drop that into place. And now we need to drop in the YouTube logo. So let's go and grab that. And if we move back from where we just grabbed my avatar, we can go to a logos folder. Let's just drag it in. Okay. Turn on the grid. It's going to be around there. Okay, I'm just going to duplicate it. Change this to shadow. And what I'm going to do is go into edit mode up here and delete these 3 points in the middle. That would have made one shape that I'm now going to drag out. Rename to shadow and then go and grab the shadow style and paste it here. All we need now is the actual subscribe count. So let's go and see what it is now. Okay, 2491. 2491. And since we're only using this card once, we're not going to turn it into a symbol. We're basically finished. I'm going to duplicate it, move this one over. Turn on layout. Let's rename it share. Go in and delete that image. Grab the heading and move it back over to there. Grab that text and resize it to the same width. Let's do the same with this. We can delete this one. Let's leave that button in place so it's aligned horizontally with the other one. We're going to change this to DTH3 primary left and just move it down a little bit and then go grab the content we need to fill this one out. The title is Share the Series. The text underneath it is, if this series has helped you, then please share the love by tweeting. Which would really help me out and help out a lot of other people, which is learn at SketchUp while creating hashtag design system, an ongoing hashtag tutorial series by @DeanMachine. All right, let's grab that, including the speech marks, paste that into there, and then this can be changed to just tweet this. And we can type that part in. Let's zoom out, turn off the grid and layout, save where we are, and we're ready now to make the last part of this page, which is the footer. Okay, with that last folder selected, let's draw out a rectangle that's about 256 pixels high. And the width of the site wide. Let's give it the primary color at 100%. Just going to zoom in and turn on the grid because we want this to be 80 below that. And we can see that we can reduce the height of the page. So let's do that now. Well, that's too close. Here we go. I'm going to group this and call this footer. Let's turn on layout, move in. Okay, we need an H2 white, left, let's drop that in there. Just zoom in a little bit, move it down till it's about 49 from the top. There we go. We're going to resize that out till it's 688 wide. We're going to group that and rename that folder text. We're going to duplicate it and move the bottom one down. Change it to paragraph text white. Left. Move it down to about there, just one more up. Actually, one more up from there. Okay. We're then going to drop in an input field so people can enter their email address. Let's go to form, input text default. Place that around there. want to line it up vertically with the text on the left hand side. We're just going to place it around 64 pixels from the top of that footer. I'll resize it out till it's 448 wide. And even if we turn off the grid and layout, we can't see it. So let's select the symbol. Go over to Field. Override that with color white. And now we can. Let's turn back on layout and drop in a white secondary button. Move that into place. Right there. Okay, let's go and grab the content for this section so it starts to make sense. Okay, sign up for updates is this. And want to get access to exclusive content and discounts on the software used in this series. Let's copy that text, paste it here. Okay, we're going to select the input field. Make sure we can see both text overrides. And text, we're going to add a space. And then grab the placeholder text, which is enter your email address. Let's paste that in the placeholder override. And the button just says sign up. We can override the label just like that. Let's group those two layers and call this form. Let's duplicate this text, drag it out of those two folders, and move it down till about there. And this is the copyright disclaimer. But it's too big. So let's give it the P small white left style. Okay. I'm going to zoom right out and go and grab the social icons up the top here. I'm going to select their folder and copy the whole thing. Then I'm going to move all the way down and paste them here. Now you can only just see them there. Let's move them down. Just going to take off the primary at the end of both of them. And I'm simply going to swap them for their white versions. Like that. And then the symbol override, just like that for Twitter. I'm going to move that down until it's horizontally aligned with the copyright. Hold down Shift and move them over. Turn the grid on, make sure they're aligned properly. Group this and call this disclaimer. Move it above the social folder. And that's it. We're done. Let's go back to the top. Turn off the layout settings and go down the page. Great, we've got the hero section. Some stats. And that will change too. Let's go and get the real stat for that one. All right, 84,000. So let's copy 84. Change that there. Keep moving down. Getting to know sketch. A link to the playlist. So view the series will act pretty much the same way that it does in the hero section there. Go back down, zoom back in. There's some nice industry feedback there. The subscribe and share the series section and the footer. All right, And we know that we've made some styles that are no longer part of the global library. So in part 20 of the design system series, I'm going to take them back into the global libraries and then use them to update this file. And then we can see how this whole page can change when we change the color of certain things in the global libraries. So that'll be pretty powerful. And we'll also take the new symbols that were created there as well, which are the cards for stats and the cards for testimonials. And until then, I'm going to say where we are. Go down to commit changes in the abstract toolbar. I'm going to select more options. Enter in landing page. Part 3, done. Go to the bottom right and select commit changes. Okay, and when that's done, I'm going to select the branch again. Go up to the top right and go merge branch. Select merge and archive. Okay, and with that done, we're done with this series. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something new and had a bit of fun. Part 20 of the design system series is going to come up next. So look out for that, and until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.